Cronometer app be even better than MyFitnessPal? I've been hearing a lot of people talking about Cronometer app, including my colleague at 𝐂𝐡𝐞𝐜, who is a certified nutrition coach. And she was curious about this app because a lot of her nutrition coach colleagues said that it was even better than MyFitnessPal, which I'm sure you've all heard of since it's one of the most popular diet tracking apps on the market right now. So we both decided to try both the free version and the gold membership of the app just to see if the additional cost was worth it. And after 6 weeks of testing, I think Cronometer is an excellent user-friendly calorie and macro tracking app with more focus on micronutrients and better recipe creation and sharing functionality than MyFitnessPal. It has great community support, it has more realistic and customizable options for calorie intake, even in the free version. In this video, I'm gonna go over my personal experience using the app to track calories and macros, as well as the pros and cons, and who I think should and should not use this app. If you want an even deeper dive on Cronometer, I have also linked the full blog post in the video description, which will have more information on how we tested the product, how to save money on the app if you decide to purchase it, and any alternatives that we recommend. But now, back to my review of Cronometer. I've been using Cronometer for about 6 weeks now, with 2 weeks on the free version and 4 weeks on the paid premium version, or gold. I also did 3 weeks where I was using both Cronometer and MyFitnessPal at the same time. And I tried both the free and premium versions of MyFitnessPal too, so that I can compare them side by side. I've also linked my video review for MyFitnessPal in the description as well, so if you're curious about my overall experience, what I liked and didn't, and who I would recommend it to, then you should go check that out. Here's some things that I liked about Cronometer. First, I like that Cronometer has only verified entries in its database. To me, the biggest draw though for Cronometer is how it tracks micronutrients and biometrics, your measurements, and even your bathroom habits, and it creates reports, as well as the ability to put notes in recipes like details about how to prepare and cook the recipe. I will say though that there are fewer products in the database overall compared to MyFitnessPal, especially if you live outside of North America. But the process of adding a new food is really quick and easy. You just take a picture of the nutrition label and it automatically populates the nutrition info. Now, do I recommend the paid version over the free version? First thing I'll say is that overall the free version is great. My only complaint is that in the free version, all the foods for the day get included in just one big list compared to the ability to record separate meals. In the paid version, you can create up to 8 separate meals, and then you can name those meals whatever you want, like pre-workout snack, or you want to put second breakfast, whatever you want. The Cronometer free Facebook group is also active, it's helpful, and there's also a dedicated Reddit community and discussion forum, and these communities are much better than any other nutrition app that I've tested. Overall, there were a lot of things that I liked about Cronometer. I really appreciated that the energy targets, they're very customizable. You don't have to accept the default that they give you. And this is really helpful for people who are active and people who have higher than average muscle mass. You can also set different calorie or macro targets for different days, which is important if you're doing more workouts or less workouts. And in the gold paid version, you can schedule which templates to use on which days of the week ahead of time. I also like that Cronometer's barcode scanner is free, and it works both for the diary and recipe options. MyFitnessPal recently, as of October 2022, made the barcode scanner available only in its premium version. Additionally, every single entry for food has an option based on grams, so I didn't have to explicitly search for blueberries, 100 grams. I can just easily enter the exact number of grams that I have. Another thing I really liked about the app is that Cronometer takes the guesswork out of logging homemade mixed foods, like if you made a casserole or chili. One of the challenges with these homemade foods is not knowing how much one serving size is and just kind of guesstimating a portion size. Cronometer logs the weight of each ingredient in the recipe, and that's how it comes up with the total recipe weight, so that when you enter the number of servings, it also calculates the weight per serving. There's even a space for notes in each recipe to include instructions about how to prepare the recipe and how to cook it, so that you don't have to look at a cookbook or a website. Something else this app does really well is micronutrient tracking. All of the vitamins and minerals are tracked in Cronometer. And beyond weight, body fat, and circumference measurements, which of course Cronometer has, you can also track markers of cardiovascular health like blood pressure, heart rate. You can also do blood test results, sleep, and mood. And you can even track your daily bowel movements and see what impact certain dietary changes have, which I thought was pretty interesting. And if you want to track something that isn't in a standard chart, you're able to make your own, which was so cool. Now for what I didn't like so much about Cronometer. Even with everything I liked about Cronometer, there were still some opportunities for improvement in both the free and paid version of the app. For example, I noticed that calorie counts don't display when you search for foods, just the food name and serving size, so you have to click on the food to see the detailed entry to see calorie and macronutrient information. I also didn't like that there was no division or grouping of foods into meals in the free version. When you log foods in the free version of Cronometer, they all just appear on the screen in the order you log them with no clear indication of what you ate and when. I think that Cronometer would be a really great app for experienced macro trackers, anyone who does competitive bodybuilding, anyone who's an advanced athlete, and it would also be a really great app for individuals who need to track one or more micronutrients to manage a health condition, like high cholesterol or high blood pressure, for example. The high level of customization and extensive details in this app really make it perfect for people who need to be really precise about their nutrition beyond what's required for most health and fitness goals. That being said, Cronometer might not really be the best choice for anyone who is a beginner with tracking food, because I think that it provides too much information, and this could possibly be overwhelming with too many metrics to focus on, which might get confusing if you're new to this type of thing. For people who are new to tracking macros and want to learn along the way, I actually have another app that I would highly recommend, and I have a link to my video review for that app in the description if you'd like to learn more about it. Likewise, if you'd like more in-depth information on Cronometer, I have linked the full blog post in the video description, and this is going to go over all the details about how we tested the product, how you can save money on the app if you decide to purchase it, and any alternatives that we recommend. I just wanted to say thank you again for watching this video. I hope that you found it helpful. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more videos like this one. Also, do not forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on the next review. Until next time, hope you have an amazing day.